Welcome to ASG Radio. I'm your host, June, man. We got a show tonight, fellas.
We do. We do indeed.
Happy belated Thanksgiving to those. I hope everybody had a good holiday, man. It's back to business.
But I don't. Fuck your holidays.
That's
Well,
right.
you know, it's the holiday season, man. Christmas is coming up, man.
I'm just playing.
It's a lot of things going on, man, in the world today.
I hope everyone's very festive.
Yeah, man. I kind of like this time of the year outside of the weather.
Festivus. A
Weather
holiday
can-
for the rest of us.
Yeah, the weather can go, but you know, I love the Christmas season. You know. If you haven't already, subscribe to Hank Nation TV. Subscribe to ASG Radio. Shout out to Dope Ideas Media, my staff there, my peoples over there. Foster, you want to
Yeah, it's Foster Child. We got another good weekend in battle rap, and we definitely got some things to talk about today. So yeah, we gonna get into that. Claps.
And Foster, your background looks different, man. It might be a dangerous show. Speaking of which,
Just might.
speaking of dangerous, go check out Foster's new single with I think it's a LL Cool G featuring Foster, Dangerous,
That's right.
on all platforms. Is it on? Where else is it, Foster? It's on YouTube.
Everywhere: Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Google.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Just Google. Yeah, just Google the.
And they got,
Google
and if you go to the right church, they'll be singing it before they get started. For the
Getting a stomp on.
Clax, what's up, man? You gonna give us an intro today, man? What's happening?
What's up?
Man,
Shout out to Rose Productions. They created this entire skin suit I'm wearing.
skin suit.
I just wanted to shout somebody out.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Shout out to the Rosés, man. That's what's up, man.
I try at least 3 times to say something really weird so fucking Foster makes his fucking what the fuck.
Yeah, as long as as long as it's gonna be written all over my face when you say some wild shit.
Hey, man, they got the bracket out for the KOTD S1 Tournament.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I figure that's a good place to start, man. So, who you got the bracket handy? I can pull it up if nobody else has.
Yeah, what side you guys want to start on?
Yeah, we'll leave that to
I guess we can go left or right, like English writing.
Let's go. Let's start on the side cities at the top of, because I feel like the Mad Flex side is a little heavier, a little more debatable matches there.
I think it's heavier on that side. Yeah,
we talk about it. We talk about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, all right. So City and Dub the Phenom. 1 versus 4. I like how they have the numbers, like the rankings, like a.
What up, Jerome?
March Madness type situation. But yeah, City versus Dub. Is there anything Dub can do with City?
Yo, Dub was really impressive in this tournament and all that, but like
the way City's been doing shit.
That's
man.
what I'm saying, man. City's been so flawless and the material's been so like top quality that to me it's a really big uphill battle for
City has given me
Dub.
no reason to think otherwise that he's not going to win this first round at least.
At least.
You never know in a tournament, but he has given me no implications. Look like City's out for blood, man.
Yeah, so that
dangerous. The dangerous guy.
Dangerous guy. Definitely dangerous.
Put hashtag free to real, and I feel like he's actually just alluding to the fireball in his freezer.
Is he still in? I thought he was out of Facebook jail. Maybe not.
Who's that? No, he's got one more day probably.
Oh, one more day. Okay, all right.
Hey, I just won my appeal. I won in the Facebook appellate courts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Either that or you providing some information in these Facebook streets, man. That could be
No, me and Sassy is gonna happen next year. And I said it was too bad it wasn't gonna happen to end the year because it would be a nice white trash Christmas.
okay. Let's move.
And that got you for real?
Yeah, white trash got flagged for hate speech, but it allowed me to appeal it. And when I appealed it, they said that
they pulled up your profile and said, "Well,
yeah, I guess so."
They looked at the two assailants and said, "Well,
this is white trash. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
It's okay. They said it.
exactly.
That is terrible.
that's
Jerome, you serving 30 right now? Golly.
Yeah, what you do?
Boy, that's terrible, man.
Talking to too many criminals, man. That association.
Free Jerome, man.
So yeah, I feel like City and Dub is a pretty, I don't want to say one-sided battle because that like shortchanges Dub, but I just feel like he's gonna have to do everything in his arsenal and maybe some shit we haven't seen to get City out of there if City continues the role he's been on.
Man.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Dub, but that's a tough draw for Dub out the gate. That's like
I'm not gonna lie, like I've seen Dub before and I thought he was decent, but I really didn't even expect him to make the playoffs. And then he really impressed me in this shit. So I'm not gonna count him out, but I definitely think he's got his work cut out for him.
Okay, so the next battle, moving forward,
Clone
versus Pass. Pass been wilding, man.
Wait, so we all had City on the last one, correct?
For sure.
Because we're gonna pick these too.
Okay. Clone versus Pass. I love what Clone does, but Pass been wow.
Well, Pass is like my dark horse to win it if somebody in the North doesn't. So I gotta go with Pass to win this battle. Me personally, and I do believe he can because I think he's a little more well-rounded. But I think that this battle right here could very well decide who comes out of this side of the bracket.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be now? Looking ahead, City versus Pass. Oh my
City
God!
Versus either one of them would be crazy.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if Clone wins, but I feel like Pass is definitely the favorite, especially in Cali. I think they're for all of them.
That is a factor I didn't even consider too. The fact it's in Cali, so
yeah.
So are all of these in Cali? This
I think that first round they're gonna do all of them. Are they doing all? How many battles would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 8 battles. Yeah, they can knock that out in one day, maybe.
For sure.
And then maybe show it.
That's a whole card, yeah.
Consecutive weeks, maybe.
Yeah, but they can do it all in 1 week. 8 battles is not a lot.
Yeah. So, but I think they're all going to be in Cali.
They're pretty good about being like orderly and like keeping things moving along, so they can definitely knock the battles out.
Yeah.
We
probably won't see all 4. I don't know. Maybe we will see all 8 battles in one weekend, but
who knows?
They're doing
First off, wait. When is the battle?
They'll have some time off, bro.
It's December 18th or something like that?
The 19th, I believe, right?
19th, okay.
18th, 19th, whatever, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. That's right. Close to Christmas. Oh, yeah. That's.
So you got past 2, Foster?
Yeah. I feel like, if it's close and there's any intangibles that would lean one way or another, I feel like you got to consider the fact that it's going to be in Cali.
Okay.
All right.
Now this next one is. This next one.
Wait, you going with Pass, June?
Yeah, I'm going Pass.
All right.
Pass been wild.
Pass is one of my favorite battlers when he's on. When he's on his game, Pass is cold-blooded.
When he's on, he's on. Yeah.
Did he win all 3?
I think he won the 3rd one by default or some shit, maybe. Did he end up having the 3rd one? I can't remember because it got so sloppy at the end.
I think he
Number
battled
two
Fate.
Cali
battles did
Smooth.
happen.
It's Cali Smooth, the last one, wasn't it?
Or was it Fate?
No, because Fate's last one was just rapping to the camera.
I thought it was Cali Smooth.
Maybe it was Cali. That's out on YouTube,
Fate
right?
and Pass was Pass's first battle, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That was his first.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, because he was a late addition. He wasn't even the original guy, right?
But then, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then, like, as we got towards the end, and some people knew they couldn't make it, they just fell out. Like, it got sloppy at the end. I definitely think next season they should amend the contracts to like hold battlers liable if they flake out at the end.
Yeah, that's kind of whack. That's whack. Yeah, just back out of it.
Put an actual amount on it.
But yeah, so
the next one.
So the next one is a tough one.
It won't be for class.
Dre Dennis and
It's not even zoo bias. I'll tell you, like, I do think Shotty's gonna win, but I think the reason Shotty's gonna win is because Dre's just gonna show up and rap an assembly line, paint by number battle rap shit, and Shotty has been very surgical in his attacks throughout the season, and I think that's gonna serve him well with the judges in a tournament format.
I don't think he's seen anybody as tough as. I mean, he battled times and lost at times technically.
Yeah, but by like 2% of the fan vote. So,
but has he faced anybody as dangerous as Dre Dennis? He battled Frenchie and who? Oh, and Dallas Cash.
he battled Gage, not Frenchie, but
he battled Gage. Times battled Frenchie. Yeah, I don't know, Dre. What Shotty was able to do with Gage, I feel like you're gonna need more than that for Dre.
Dre is dangerous, man.
You said his last battle would have beat Dre. That was a personal. That will almost say it's a personal battle, but that was a battle with history. This one,
yeah, I'm telling you, throughout the course of this season, every time one battler just rapped generic punches, no matter how good they were, and the other battler took like more personal angles and attacks, the judges favored the more personal battler. That's
you're gonna get personal with Dre Dennis, a person that has a whole bunch of battles. What you gonna say that he battles a lot?
It don't matter, but my point is, if your rounds are geared towards Dre, and Dre is just spitting some old New York fucking mixtape battle bar shit.
Oh, that's not how Dre raps.
I'm not saying he's like horrible bad at it, but like, let's be real, bro. The fact that Dre battles like at the insane pace and level that he does, he's full of like generic material that could go for anyone. And I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, I've noticed the judges tend to favor a more very tailored, direct approach and attack. And I think that's what'll serve Shotty in this battle. I agree with you that it's a tough opponent. I'm not acting like it's a cakewalk.
Well, one thing I can say about Dre, though, he's very direct. He doesn't just spit general bars. He does a lot of flips. Like a lot. Like he's very direct. So that's why I disagree. But Dre's dangerous, man.
I don't know. Name flips are something I consider generic to me.
Well, we're talking about. I'm talking about as far as being direct. Like it's not in general. Those.
No, and that's why I was like, I like had to backtrack and say like Dre's not really bad with the super generic shit, like the mixtapey track sound and shit. Mm-hmm. But like I still consider like name flips to kind of be more generic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did you watch him versus Danger Zone?
Who, Dre?
Yeah.
He hasn't messed up.
He had some angles against Danger.
I'm not saying Dre can't beat Shotty. I just think Shotty is more surgical in his attack, and it's going to favor him in this tournament.
I tell you what, though. I tell you what. If Shotty get past Dre, he's going to be dangerous.
Yeah,
that's if he can pull this off, he's gonna go further than the next round. I tell you that.
Yeah.
I hope so, though. I hope so.
The next one is kind of a weird battle.
You guys think Dre's gonna win or not?
I kind of think Dre is gonna win the battle.
I think Dre's gonna win. I want Shotty to win, though.
Okay.
You know, it's home team, man. But Dre.
Well, I mean, of course, I'm rooting for Shotty to win it all because big zoo shit. But I'm saying, like, even in a non-biased perspective, I think that he's got the edge in the way in his style of battling in this battle.
Before the season, I wouldn't even had a doubt. But he did have a good season, which bodes better for him
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Um,
Shotty
Drake,
has done very well this tournament.
but Drake's having a crazy year, honestly. Um, so yeah,
I want Shotty to win. I do want him to win, but Dre's it's a tough draw. First round, tough draw.
so yeah. The last one on this side is Caustic and Scotty. Yeah, Shotty and Scotty.
There's no doubt in my mind I'm going with Scotty.
I actually was dead set on Scotty myself until I reconsidered the Cali gas and the fact that Caustic has heavy people like presence in the building usually at things like this.
I don't think there's going to be a ton of just extra randoms. I don't think it's going to be enough. And I feel like I haven't really watched.
I don't think they're gonna hate on Scotty. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like the type of gas you see in some environments or the type of like stone face refusing to react shit you see. It's just not that at King of the Dot events. But what I do think is that some of Caustic stuff that wouldn't land as heavy in other locations or other settings will land heavier and make the battle seem maybe closer than it is because it's in Cali.
Right.
But I think Scotty
I feel that.
will win it, and I think that overall Scotty is just a better writer. Caustic's mad entertaining, but I don't know.
I wouldn't even say that.
He's entertaining to watch.
He's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
He's entertaining to watch. I'm not saying like that's my point. I don't think he's some elite battler, like,
Yeah.
but he's entertaining to watch because he does his own shtick. He sticks to it, and like it's always usually a little bit of a different angle or material than your typical battler. So he's entertaining.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that side. I got Scotty, by the way, if you guys want that.
I got Scotty too. I just think the battle is going to seem closer than it probably should.
Then it should be.
Yeah, because it's in Cali.
Okay, with that being said, we're moving on to the other side of the bracket. And let me ask you something. Like, we've already started on the why'd you want to start on that side, Clax?
I just feel like I feel like City and Dub is a pretty one-sided battle. I feel like even without if you remove the Cali aspect, Scotty and Caustic is a pretty fucking one-sided battle. And I kind of feel like, I don't know. I don't think Shotty and Dre is like, to me, it's not a one-sided battle, but I just feel like Shotty's going to win it, clearly.
Okay.
So it gets interesting now. To save the best for last.
I think that aside from one battle on this other side, all three of these battles could go either way completely. But to me,
Agreed.
I'm looking at them and I'm willing to see what you talk about. But the first battle, Mad Flex versus Johnny Storm.
well, I mean, I'll just tell you the one-sided battle if you want to know what one I think.
No. Well, when we get to that battle, you can just say it's one.
Maybe he thinks it's this.
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. I'm actually going with Johnny Storm with the upset.
I kind of feel like that could happen as well and for the same reason I like Shotty over Dre. I feel like I don't know how to explain it. Like, Mad Flex writes material for his opponent, so it's not even that he's not direct, but it's just like Storm is just a really smart tactical battler. He takes really smart angles. He's really like good at executing. I think Shotty's the same way. But so I think Storm could pull off the upset here. But I do think this battle ultimately could go either way. It's really like whichever one of them is more on their A game, essentially.
I'm going with Mad Flex. I think he's feeling real disrespected right about now.
Why does he feel disrespected? Or what makes you think that he feels disrespected?
Because he came out the gate smoking. It's like they kind of forgot about it. Like he's when it comes to this whole tournament. Like,
Well, writer's fatigue is definitely a thing, and it felt like he had hit a little bit of it in
and that's what I'm saying. It's
the
like
Stewie battle.
yeah.
So that's why I said it really like if he's like re-energized and really on his A game, like he could definitely take the battle. If he's still kind of in that writer's fatigue and he's got more of a so it's like if you'd have asked me this battle after week 1, Johnny Storm's first battle, I'd have been like, yeah, Flex is gonna kill him, right?
Right.
You'd have asked me at like the end after we see the Flex like Stewie performance, and I'm like, it could go either way. Like, if that Flex shows up, I think the Storm that's been showing up can beat him. But I agree it could go either way. Like,
it's gonna be real interesting.
This is one of the battles I'm most like excited to see because I think it's so up in the air that you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that you just really can't call it. It's one of those battles where each round you're actually waiting to see what angle they take each round and stuff. Like, it's a good battle.
And I feel like it's an old battle rappers type battle. Like, you all know Johnny Storm's definitely been battling a long time, but I feel like Netflix is kind of a back in the day type dude too.
No, I feel that. It's definitely got like a classic King of the Dot or Grind Time Heyday feel to it and shit.
Yep. All right. This one's tough.
I think this is potential battle of the round, the first round.
Yeah, for sure. And this is another one, like I said, that can go either way. That's why I said I think this side is tougher. Like,
yeah. So far, yeah.
This battle's about to be crazy. It's another one where you want to see every round.
And Dunch versus Bill Collector.
I think I hate that this is in the first round. Personally, that one person has to go home.
Doesn't it seem like this a Final Four battle? Like this battle here.
Yeah.
I you know what? I really respect the fuck out of them not like trying to like basically feed certain people into the like. I like that there's these matches in the first round. Tough dog fights, could go into either way matches. Because I feel like if they really wanted to, they could have kind of like
they could have set it up as
yeah.
So yeah. So
who you got for us? Who you got? Talk to me.
I actually had not made a decision up until this point. Okay, I'm gonna go with Bill just because I feel like he's an actual better rapper than Dunch. So if they even out on the personality side of things, I feel like Bill can turn up and do a little bit more as far as entertaining, performing. I feel like he has a few more intangibles that he can bring into the fold. And then I think XQZ kind of executed the I subway thing about as good as you. I don't think you can do any better. You can't do any more with that. I don't think.
That's not like Dunch's style though. Dunch's angles are usually never obvious. You know what I expect from Dunch? A whole round that plays directly on Bill's name. A whole like really no, the Bill Collector moniker. Like a whole like an angle playing with actual bill collectors in the world, like a whole concept around that. I don't know why, but I've been like in my head picturing Dunch doing something real clever with that and shit.
It's a tough one, man. You can sit up there and you can say Bill Collector, or you can say Dunch, but this is tough.
It's literally all about Dunch's angles. If Dunch's angles hit and land, he'll win the battle. If they don't, if they're not big enough, if they aren't like home runs every round, I think, like you said, actually, that Bill will out rap him.
I don't know, bro.
I think that as long as like Dunch does his thing though, like no matter what, like this is his coming out party.
Yeah.
Pause if necessary. But
Yes.
Coming out.
I'm just saying like on the to like the major
I know what
culture.
you're
You know what I mean? Like
It's pause worthy. It's pause worthy.
I think Dunch could be like go on like an A-Ward level run after this, regardless of the outcome of the battle. Not necessarily. I mean the run in turn, not necessarily the same battles, same caliber battles, but the same type of like popularity run where you're seeing him booked at the top of cards across leagues all over and shit like that.
If he ever cared that much, I mean, it's obvious he cares right now, but
I mean, it's one thing to not care when somebody's offering you 200. It's another thing to not care when somebody's offering you $3,000 to pop. Like
he's never ventured outside of King of the Dot, I guess. Well, I battle, but yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's if he wants to do it, but I'm just saying, I feel like the leagues and stuff will be trying to book him heavy next year, especially after this battle.
Yeah.
Especially if he goes on a crazy run in the tournament. Because
Mad Bill Collector fans that never watched iBattle or Dunch are going to see this battle, especially when it hits YouTube inevitably.
Who you got, Clax?
he's got Dutch. He just want to run.
To me, it's all about what angles Dunch takes and how well they land. Like, this is like the one battle I don't want to pick a winner in because I have no fucking idea who the fuck is going to win this battle. Like I said, if Dunch can steal around with an angle landing, even if the other rapper had better fucking material. Like sometimes his angles and his attacks are that good. So like that's what I mean. If he's like in prime form with good angles, I think Dunch can take it. But man, I guess I'm going with Dunch. Fuck it.
I'm gonna go with Dunch.
All right. I'm not mad at that.
But it wasn't an easy pick.
Hell no. I had to make
That's
my
the hardest fucking pick.
Yeah, it's definitely the toughest pick, no doubt about it.
It wasn't an easy pick.
Shit. Okay. Lou Cypher versus Non-Fiero.
This is another, even though I'm a big fan of Lou personally, like this is another battle I actually think could literally go either way. And it's for the same reason of a few of the other ones. Like, I think Nan is like a really clever battler and a really like smart tactical attacker and stuff. So, and
A
Lou
clever battler
with a C.
With a C, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Lou in this battle, but this is another battle I think could go either way.
I'm gonna go with Lou.
Yeah, my preference is definitely towards Lou. I haven't really seen I just haven't had a chance to catch either one of their battles thus far. Like I haven't seen a second of the Caustic battle, which is out on YouTube. I did see the Saint battle, and I don't know. I was overall disappointed with Saint because I kind of wanted to see him.
Yeah.
Be able to compete for to defend his title or whatever. He didn't even make the playoffs, so it is what it is. But yeah, I would definitely go with Lou Cypher on that one.
Yeah. Let's see who we got next.
This is your most one-sided, I think.
Bro,
you think this is one-sided?
Yo, bro, Bourne is cool and he's got an immaculate pen, but he takes too long to really get to the punch, and I think Mac is just going to beat the fuck out of him for 3 rounds straight, just punching his fucking lights out.
If it's the best Bourne we've ever seen, this battle is going to be amazing. I will say that, especially as far as a puncher's puncher's puncher. This will be great.
I don't feel like Bourne punches like he used to.
You said what?
I don't feel like Bourne punches like he used to. That's why
I don't think he does.
And I feel like Mac is just in his bag right now. Like he'd be saying punches that in normal fashion wouldn't land, but because he's just landing every other punch, those land too. Like he just perfect storm right now.
Yeah, he's a momentum guy where like, yeah, once he's going, yeah, everything kind of hits. Even because he'll have some shit that like is like, it's not really that good. But in in consecutive, in concession, if that's a word. Is concession a word? No, that's not a word.
It is if you want it to be.
Consecutively.
Well, concession is a word, but not in the
Concession
way
is a
you're
word,
using
but
it.
it's not the same. It's not the same. So, yeah, fuck that. But yeah, he's a momentum puncher. That's what I'm trying to say.
Man, that's just to me like that's no slight to Bourne. I think in a lot of these other battles, I'd pick Bourne to win.
Yeah, he's definitely pissed he got Mac in the first round. I would be.
It's a tough draw, man.
That's
It's a tough draw.
There's only a couple dudes in this tournament that can like really hang with Mac, like in terms of like really punching and just consistently punching. Mac's to me probably the hardest out besides a Dunch or a Bill, and they got to take each other out. So
exactly.
I mean, he's gonna have to see one of them if it goes that way. But
yeah,
and the other two hardest outs to me like are Clone and Pass, and they got to take each other out on the other side. So in terms of Mac, not you know what I mean? Like yeah, for an opponent for Mac, like I think Mac can pretty much just fucking punch the lights out on 80% of this field.
Plus, he has a personality. He's not I'm just gonna get up here and punch. Like Mac is like funny.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mac's an asshole, man.
But that's my point. Mac can make Mac could just call you a poo butt.
Yeah, man.
Anyone else, the crowd would be like, "What?" But right. Mac says it, and they just erupt because he's just like, he's found his perfect stride right now and how to like land and sell his personality and land the punches.
Yep, he's gonna get up there and fuck the opponent's grandma and all type of shit, and it's all gonna work. That's how he does it.
Man, we ran through that tournament bracket like.
That was good. That was efficient. That's a good turn of events for us.
Yeah, that's good.
I got a question for y'all, and this is changing gears away from the tournament. Did you guys happen to see the Geechee Gotti versus A-Ward battle?
Yeah, I watched it.
I saw it as well. Let's talk about it because
Ward 2-1.
I'm in the groups. I'm in the groups, the Norbs et al. And all the other groups, and there's a lot of people saying A-Ward 30, which I do not agree with at all.
No.
And it's a close battle to me. Like,
I thought it was a close battle. I thought Ward got it 2-1. And I'm usually controversial because there are battles people think Ward won. I don't feel like he won. So like, but I thought he got this one. 2-1.
A-Ward has some incredible material though. Yeah. He had some incredible material. First, I watched it twice. And watching it live, I said 2-1 Geechee. I gave Geechee the first 2 rounds.
Really?
But then I watched it the second time, and I was like, A-Ward might have got this first.
I thought Ward got the first.
First was good.
Yeah.
The battle probably comes down to the first.
It comes down to that first.
Because y'all gave Geechee the second, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I hadn't won the second, but the third, I didn't like Geechee's third. I
didn't like it.
It was blah. And A-Ward's third was good.
Some people actually like that third, but I think if you're not as informed, you might be like, wow, this is a big deal. Like, I think it's more of a big thing if
I feel like even as a casual fan, to me, I'd be like, I don't know. Can't really control what another grown adult does.
That was my whole thing. It's like, okay, all right. He's not. I love how like when they talk about Christians, they make them sound like God Himself, so they can uh, produce miracles and
Right.
all. They're like these supernatural people that can heal. Like they're regular human beings that do the
Well,
same shit.
I think
everybody
it's
does.
more. I think it's more so. I'm using this as shock value. Is not thinking. Oh,
Which is
these people.
why I feel like a casual who doesn't know who A-Ward's brother is would be like, "Wow, really?
Yeah,
A-Ward has a
exactly.
brother that did drugs?" Like to me, it's
And
like,
and
yeah,
they're looking at A Ward like, oh, you're supposed to be a savior, but your brother's smoking dope.
Well, let's
Some
also keep
bullshit.
it. Let's keep it all the way a bill. Like, there's also the level of like fans that just like any type of angle like that towards white battlers. Like,
Whoa.
no, that's true.
you talking about like Christian battle rappers or just
No,
any
period.
type of
No,
rapper?
period. Like, if you can play up any type of like drug addict fucking
Oh,
angle,
it's like a
or
like that.
meth addict, trailer park meth addict, like angles like that towards white people, like there's definitely a segment of battle rap fan base that eat those angles and gimmicks up, even if they're played out. They just like that content. You know
I
what I'm
never
saying?
thought of anything like that towards Mike P.
They
Maybe I see
say
it
he's a
because I'm a
battle actor.
battler and I have to think about how other battlers are going to like attack me or may come at me and stuff. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
I get what you're saying,
I
though.
might have
I
a
do.
different perspective.
It did
What?
snow like that. I can think of a few
No,
battlers that they've done that. Yeah, I get it.
Match Day,
Yeah,
Hollow Man.
I
They,
get it. Yeah,
yeah.
it makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Yeah.
So like, there's people that are gonna fucking eat it up regardless because they're like, yeah, knew you guys were some dope feeds or whatever the fuck their perspective on it is.
He
Like,
did meth. It's funny because he posts later on. He's like, I never did the poor drugs because
What up, Jody Joe?
he had a meth bar, like a Method Man meth bar, and he was
yeah.
like, yeah, not my style.
See, that's the thing too. If Geechee would have just like made first of all, I don't know. I'm not that type of battler anyway to go like with those more personal dirt type angles, but I wouldn't. So like, I don't really care for content like that. But in saying that, if Geechee would have just like made reference to it and made like a punch out of it, a single punch out of it, and kept it moving, it'd have been a lot better than
Dragging it.
yeah, dragging it on and like basically making the whole damn near the whole round about it.
Crowd loved it though.
Yeah. Well, the crowd loved everything Geechee did.
True.
Yeah.
It was home field advantage.
Yeah, he had a couple bars where I was like, nah, that wasn't good.
I felt like
Did you like the Centaur of Attention?
I thought that was all right.
It actually, I get what he's technically because he's a horse.
Yeah,
He could technically call him a centaur. He could call him
exactly.
a centaur.
Well,
So it's not really a
horse
reach.
man, and a centaur is a half horse, half man. So like,
Right.
He's horsemen.
So
Right.
it does. So it's actually.
I don't think it's like one of those punches that will go down in battle rap history, but I don't think it was like as bad as I've seen some people act like it was. I thought it was clever.
It's a reach if you think he's trying to literally say the word centaur. But if you know centaur to be half man, half horse, I guess it makes perfect sense. There's no reach to it.
Yeah,
No, half man. Why is the half man, half horse of Attention? That doesn't translate good.
right.
Yeah, it's a half reach. It's a half reach.
A
Ward hated it though. That was fucking hilarious.
I felt like another thing in that battle too was kind of like it was kind of that effect in where sometimes battlers like wrap themselves out of a round.
Who do you think did that?
I feel like Geechee did that a little bit, like in the third. Like he dragged on the brother angle and kind of wrapped long in the third, and I felt like the more it went on, the more I was like, all right, Ward probably got this round.
Yeah.
Whereas if he'd have just been a little more like concise and fucking, I don't know. I just felt like the third.
I think he knew.
Go ahead. What up?
I think he knew he was in for the fight of his life, and he didn't want to get his ass kicked in LA. Like, I needed to at least be debatable. I can't get fucked up out here. That would look crazy.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Jody. Like,
Oh, were
all
they?
his rounds were long. They definitely all were longer.
Yeah.
But the third just felt like extra, like dragged on and long to me, and that's where I was like, because I thought Ward's third was beatable.
Yeah,
And then-
it was. The door was kind of open, but it was. I think it might have been his best round. Was that better than his first?
I maybe content wise it's better than his first, but I just felt like it was beatable with the momentum and everything else in play. That's the thing. Like at the end of the day, like with battle rap, if it was just purely on content, obviously we just like read the text and vote for who was better. It'd be text battles, like, and you know, obviously, like we just talked about, the crowd was eating up everything Geechee because it was out west and it was his, you know, his crowd, and
It wasn't just out west. That shit was like down the street from where
It was on Nutty Block, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so like, you know, with all that said, if Geechee would have had a powerful third, he definitely could have fucking stole it, but I don't think the A-word angle hit as big as he thought it would. But I think he thought it'd be a lot more of a room shaker angle with the punches and stuff, and it's kind of just more of a like, oh yeah, good punch and shit. And then he kind of just rapped too. Like, I don't know. I like Geechee a lot, so I'm not trying to hate on him, but
No, Geechee's good. He's definitely got his just due this year. Everybody.
I agree with a lot of people I see saying that like it's time for Geechee to like take that next step into being a little more targeted at his opponents and kind of move a little bit away from the generic struggle former gang member bar or current gang member.
Did you see Geechee during the tournament though?
I did.
That tournament run, he was going at motherfuckers. Like,
I see people referencing that too. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a hate. I just think that like it's almost like he just needs to sharpen that pen. Like, because like the angle on Ward's brother could have been done better, but I feel like he's still like polishing that aspect of his skill set.
Agreed.
I mean, Geechee's nice though. I mean, he's like he's basically the new face of URL, so can't really, and he's earned it. Like,
I think he's been the face since he beat Mr. Anderson. Twerk.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I'm just saying, like, you're pretty much the undisputed face of it, and it's well deserved.
Yeah, at this point, unless Surf has.
I'm not gonna sit here like I'm trying to break down the battle, but I'm also not gonna sit here and act like Geechee probably wouldn't fucking 30 me. So
yeah, you might try to re-rock some of those A-word angles on you.
for sure. Listen,
You gotta look like A-word's brother
do I?
if you have braids.
I should get braids, huh?
no,
He said no.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I'm about to just do my hair like the Island Boys.
K Ward,
Oh my god.
A Ward, and K Ward.
K-Ward.
K Ward.
I don't hate all URL battlers. I like a shit. Twerk is one of my like favorite battlers. I know Foster likes hearing that, but
Dude,
Foster is about to get off this live right now. What you said that.
and block him. No,
I don't think Twerk's got some amazing.
oh, you
pens.
did say that.
He's just fucking super entertaining to watch to me.
Well, I don't want to say that word.
I'm not gonna lie. I do not seek out like twerk battles in my spare time. Like if he's on an event, I'll watch, but that's about it.
I like Jay the Nightwing a lot, and I like Real Sick. I like a lot of URL battlers. What is this slanderous comments?
Hey, y'all think Twerk is gonna be Surf?
I hope not. No, I was actually watching a live with him and Nunu today, and he was talking about his like practice regimen, and it actually blew me away that Surf said he spends about 7 hours a day right now practicing his material. Like I don't think that he would have said that 2 months ago.
Man, I don't know, man.
I think Twerk's gonna win.
I guess I won't say I'd be surprised, but I actually think Surf is in a crazy zone right now where like
Bro, I don't even think Twerk's that good a battler, if I'm being honest, but I don't know why. It's kind of the same with Lou Castro. Like, I don't really think he's that great a battler. I just enjoy watching his whole gimmick and his shtick. But I'd be looking at like battle
Lou,
rap a lot more as like wrestling. Like some of these
yeah,
dudes are like never gonna actually fucking compete for the heavyweight title, but they're still entertaining to watch on the mid card.
yeah. Lou definitely found a character that works for him, and up until recently, people loved him, but after Fonz killed him, I think he's got an upward battle again.
He'd be all right. He just needs
There's
to take a couple smart fucking like not even the big stage battles. Just beat up on a couple like small
who
names.
who needs to?
Lou.
Yeah, I don't know if he's capable of beating up on anybody though. I don't think I've ever seen Lou. I don't think I've ever seen Lou smoke anybody.
No, there's definitely a bunch of unpolished, like we go hard guys that he could fucking easily outperform.
So he's talking about like Crucible guys. I'm like,
Well, not quite. I mean, like a level above Crucibles, but like let him beat up on somebody like Gwitty.
Hey! There will be no Gwitty slander on this show.
Yeah, Gwitty be saying some shit, but somebody like Lou would be a horrible battle for him because Lou would just
Are you a
outperform
competitor?
him.
Are you a competitor?
competitor though?
Are you a competitor?
Who, me?
That's what Gwitty says.
No, I'm a showman. I know
He
what he
would-
says. I see his
He would
lives
say
all the time.
he would say Clax. He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
I like
but
him.
But he's freestyling now. He's freestyling.
I'm always freestyling. All freestyle. Don't you know?
No.
That's the gimmick.
Gwitty was actually supposed to battle Lou this year, but I think the Arsenal battle came up, and he said, "Well, I'm gonna take this Arsenal battle, and not overextend,
I don't know what y'all want from battlers. Can I be honest?
I mean,
You don't like somebody like when we were in the era of the Chilla Jones and the 100 Bullets, it was a snooze fest and everybody complained it was boring. Now you got it like so then it shifted. That is what shifted the culture towards the showman era we're in now. And now everybody complains about that.
I mean, of course we want the full thing, the whole presentation as a whole, but I actually fuck with 100 Bullets. He used to, man, he beat JC when JC was beating everybody.
Hey, there will be none of that on this show.
Yeah, that's
First, you're bringing up old shit, man. You ain't got to do
That
that.
is very old shit.
Bullets ain't never beat anyone in his life.
Huh?
Nope.
Bullets didn't he beat Pose? Who battled? Who did Bullets battle in Windsor? That wasn't Pose. Was it Pose?
I would rather continue to make bop bars that people find corny before I ever rap like 100 Bullets.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely not a desirable style, but Bullets wasn't actually out here losing like that. That is for certain.
He was on a spree for a minute.
No, obviously, like I respect this pen. Like all shit podcast shit talking ain't shit gang aside, I respect this pen and shit. But I'm just saying, when it was super intricate writers, everybody complained that it was boring. Now that's what brought about this showmanship era.
Yeah. Well, what brought upon the showmanship era was definitely when when the ticket sales and big crowds, that's when it was necessary for certain for there to be some showmen and entertainers because you definitely can't get up there and read your bars in front of thousands of people. So I think that's the one of the main reasons.
Yeah, but my point is like taking it a step further on a deeper level, like the culture itself and the toxicity of it in the fan base has basically like made it uncool to even like guys with that style. Like,
I mean,
you get like
yes.
roasted for liking battlers like that and stuff. So like my point being, so like obviously the platforms will supply whatever the fans demand. So there's definitely an aspect of the culture itself shifting towards simpler, entertaining battlers.
Even though Chilla won Champion of the Year last year.
I mean, I'm not hating on Chilla. I like super intricate writers. I'm just like commenting on. Yeah, we can go into any battle rap group, any like one with a high enough like
Fuck the groups,
community population. You can't say fuck the group.
I can't say fuck the groups. I be in the groups, but
it ain't even that. Like battle rappers love to say all that shit. Fuck the groups. Fuck the Twitter fans and all that shit. But like at the end of the day, like all that shit fucking matters. Like that's where this shit lives. If all that shit goes away, who the fuck's talking about this shit? Who's spreading it?
Yeah,
where the fuck does this shit exist and live at without that?
Yeah, you got to take it with a grain of salt though, because
it's the internet.
But yeah, you know what I mean. People will say anything, but yeah.
And then they don't matter to me. What do I know? I'm a shitty fucking local battle rapper.
This is true. What you got coming up, man? You got any battles coming up this before the year is up?
Nope. Not
that you can speak about? Are you retired? You quit?
Nope.
All right, that works too.
It's about time for you to get ready to do this Plug City freestyle at the top of the year, man.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm a rapper now.
Yeah. Oh, you brought up the wrong thing, June.
I'm probably gonna battle Smacky in Indiana before the end of the year.
The wrong thing, Foster?
Oh, wait, hold on. Go ahead, Clax. We'll get to it.
So I'm probably gonna battle Smacky in Indiana before the end of the year in a 1-rounder.
You get a chance to check out his Coochie battle yet, or have you doing your research yet?
I mean, I've seen Smacky battles.
Oh no, Smacky's the one that's not out. Which one is out right now? It's Coochie, right? That one's out. I get those guys mixed up.
He just battled Coochie, but I don't know if the footage is out. If it is, it dropped like over the weekend because it wasn't out last week.
No, yeah, it's not out. That's the one. The one he battled, Coochie versus Turk, is out.
Everybody say he beat Coochie.
It was in Indiana, but I won't say it's
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah. What you said, June, Plug City? I'm running out of food in the vault.
Oh boy. Well, you're used to this type stuff. Cortez is your favorite.
I swear this better be a fire ass freestyle for how you campaigning.
No, I'm not even rapping. It's an interview.
It's an interview, man.
Oh,
it's waiting for
that's acceptable.
It's dropping soon, I'm
sure you've got a lot of points.
It's been so long, I don't even remember what I said. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the beauty of it. You get to watch and
it's all old.
It's not old. It's aged.
It's aged.
It has to be nice and ripe before we put it out there.
Or rotten.
It's not rotten.
Man, have some belief in yourself, man. It's gonna be the best one yet.
Yeah, it's the best Plug City ever. We had to wait till the time was right.
Right.
Just drop it like any old Plug City. We got to premiere that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel it.
Anybody's out there watching this that hasn't done a Plug City freestyle, man, get with me, man. I love to interview you. I like to hear y'all rap. So, holla at your boy.
You guys should start a segment next summer. Plug City in the streets and just go find interesting people around the city and interview them and shit. Short, quick ones.
on some Zach TV shit.
Yeah.
Oh well, we know what
But,
happened
like-
to Zach. No, thank you.
I mean,
Well, don't.
Hey.
I'm not saying cover that type of stuff. I meant positive things.
Let's see. That would be a good idea. I'm gonna take that in. If Foster's not busy, he can be our man on the street.
oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe we will use a different reference than Zach TV.
Yeah, that's kind of a man. Look, man. I listen to JoJo Capone, right? And I be wanting to talk Chicago stuff, but I listen to JoJo. He said, "Leave Chicago stuff alone." I'm gonna respect his wishes. But we could talk about that for days if we wanted to jump into that. That's some interesting stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't pick a side. You know?
No, there's no. I'm not picking no sides, but I'm just saying what they got going on. I mean, the stuff that's been from the past all the way up until now. They got a story to tell. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Clever said I had a Caesar when I did that interview. He ain't lying.
Clever needs to promote his video, his Plug City interview with 12 views instead of worrying about Foster's interview.
Oh no! Now I gotta check and make sure it really isn't 12 views because that's just wild.
It's a low number. He ain't shared it in a long time.
Damn.
He's in Facebook. He's in Facebook jail, all right.
Before that Facebook jail, he didn't share it either. I don't want to. Let's not get it twisted there, Clev.
Let's invent a new Facebook so we can get rich.
You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. That way, wouldn't none of us go to jail.
Right. So, you guys excited for the Flint Grand Rapids card?
Yeah, I mean that's a dope card, man.
Yeah, no, especially. I mean, they added those other battles too. So,
yeah, that's a dope card. What's the date on that?
That's this Saturday, actually.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
Are y'all free on Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, possibly one of those days. For sure.
Let's take a day to talk about that card.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Let's take a day before Saturday to talk about that card. Yeah. Foster, you going?
I think I am planning on going. I believe so.
Okay. I got to see what's up with my schedule. They moved my schedule around, so I might be off this weekend. I might not. So if I'm off, I'm definitely gonna go. It's been a minute. I ain't been to no battles in a while.
Yeah. I haven't seen you at an event in a good while.
You know.
I probably will not be in attendance, but
why not? You gonna be on Rotunda?
So next the following weekend, I have like a whole big family holiday thing all weekend for a bunch of family that nobody's seen in each other in 10 years and all that dumb shit. So
I'll get with you, Jody, and I'll let you know.
This weekend I have to do a bunch of fucking shit to prepare for that.
Don't call my job, Jody.
Are you hosting? Clax?
What, the event?
The party?
No, it's at this lodge up in Traverse City.
Oh,
I got family flying in from all over the country for this shit.
8 hours, ain't it?
Traverse City?
From Jackson, maybe not.
Like
Or
3.
I don't know why.
How long was that drive?
To Traverse City?
Yeah.
It's like 3.5 hours, 3 hours.
Like
Okay.
3 hours.
Still a nice little ways to be in the same state.
Well, I have a bunch of family that are like scattered across the UP and Wisconsin and Minnesota, so they're all driving in through the UP and down, and then all of my other family that's flying in are like flying into Detroit or Lansing, gathering here, and then going in a caravan there to meet the other.
This is gonna be a banger.
You know, it's like 60 people coming to this thing. Like,
Sounds like y'all gonna have some fun, man.
I'm not.
Damn,
Wow.
I'm not.
Yes,
What?
you are.
Nah.
He's like, not a chance.
Yo, my family is like, I don't know, like me and my mother were like black sheep, kind of in a way. Like my family is like really like weird.
They don't know that
Getting
you're
too
a famous
personal.
battle rapper.
No, some of them do. It's annoying. They like try to talk to me about it. It's all awkward because I don't know what they're even talking about. So how's the rap business going? Right?
Dog,
You're still doing the rapping, right?
it's fun. It's fun. It's interesting.
Oh shit.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. We just touched an hour.
Nice.
Not bad.
Stretched it
Nice.
out.
We stretched it out, son. Well, shout out to everybody, that tuned in. Jerome, Jody, Clev. Appreciate y'all. Just a
Work
few
on
of
getting
y'all.
us some guests coming back on here.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah,
to
we
get back.
did have guests.
We'll jump back on here either Wednesday or Thursday, and we'll spin a whole thing on this Grand Rapids versus Flint card, because I think it's a big card. I think it's a big card for the for NBR.
I really like that Grand Rapids is getting more in the mix
sure.
and attention and stuff.
Jerome says keep Clever
Yeah,
off the air.
Wow, jeez.
He'll be back on Facebook tomorrow, so then it's gonna be a different scenario on them Facebook streets tomorrow.
For now.
Oh, he going back. He's going back. Going back. All right, y'all. Let's see. He said, "Amen." No Clever.
Dog.
Joey is ruthless, man. Shout out to Hank Nation, Dope Ideas Media. Subscribe to Hank Nation TV. Subscribe to ASG Radio. I am June. We got some dope content coming out. We have the Foster Plug City coming out soon.
Or tomorrow.
It's a very dangerous interview. Speaking of which, you can also hear Foster on Wax, Dangerous song by LL Cool J featuring Foster and what's the other person's name?
Sabo.
Sabo.
She's
pretty dope.
Yeah, get it right this time.
Foster?
Yeah, June said it all. So
say more.
We'll be back. We'll be back on Wednesday or Thursday with the Grand Rapids versus Flint show. So stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you have not already.
Yeah, man. Look, Jerome or Jody, one of y'all getting on the show this week, man. Wednesday or Thursday, man. One of y'all gonna be a guest. Jerome, you'll be around. So you got to chime in. You got to get on the show, man. Clax?
It's the greatest outro in battle rap podcasting. You know?
We're just gonna end it because this is pitiful.